There was a time when the Democratic Party, at least in my frame of reference, was something admirable. It was against the war. It was for civil rights. It was for gay rights. It was something that was palpable and tenable, and something that actually it fought against the wars when it was defined, and the hippies and the people that we laughed at then and we loathed kind of had a point. Today, it's almost this schizoid, amorphous, and that's my question. What do the Democrats stand for today, based upon your observation?
So today they're more like an Al Capone operation. And I say this in kind of all seriousness. When I first came to America, when I first became involved in politics, I had a civics book view of America and of the two parties. I thought American politics is this sort of wonderful, amazing debate between two sides, both of whom have a good point. So, for example, the Republicans might stand for liberty, and the Democrats stand for equality. Or the Republicans emphasize freedom, and the Democrats emphasize justice. And this creates then a tension in which you try to find the kind of right point in which you balance sort of the one against the other, or at the very least you put these two ideas before the American people, and the American people decide which is the priority. And now I've realized that when they say justice, they don't mean justice. It has nothing to do with justice. It's almost part of a theft scheme. So think of it this way. If I were to tell you, Lionel, listen, go to your neighbor's house and start looting it. Start taking his stuff and bringing it over to your house. Most Americans, and you included, would say, I'm not going to do that, I'm not a thief. But now the socialist comes along and says, hey, Lionel, you know what? All that stuff in your neighbor's house really belongs to you. Now, true, he didn't take it from you, but his great-great-great-grandfather took it from your great-grandfather, so it's stolen goods passed all the way down. So here's the good news. We, the state, are going to go get it. You don't have to break down his store. We'll take it. We'll keep some of it for ourselves. We'll give the rest of it to you. So see what's going on here? It's an annihilation of conscience. They're trying to make an ordinary man feel good about being a thief. And social justice is just the fake banner behind which you get to march while pulling off this larceny scheme. So socialism to me has much less to do with idealism. We're trying to make opportunities equal for everyone. Socialism ultimately, how do I put my hand in another guy's pocket while feeling good about doing it?
In fact, one of the formulae for the oxymoron is put social before anything. Social media, social conscience, social justice, social. It inverts whatever it modifies. I use the phrase the deep state, police state, intel state, shadow government, and a ruling class as this kind of a collective ball of wax to explain whoever it is that runs this. And that's been called a conspiracy theory. Let's start off with the first one. Deep state. Define it. Does it exist? Is this some crazy fiction of the tinfoil hat brigade?
No, the deep state, to me, refers to the police agencies of government that have been entrusted